Hi everyone, it's Mary Teresa. I'm excited to share with you today a practice called the Daily Dozen, which I learned from a wonderful Chinese sports medicine book called A Tooth from the Tiger's Mouth by Tom Bisio. This set of exercises is based on three simple principles: natural relaxed movement, mental attention, and breathing. This set of exercises can be done to wake up in the morning, which is how I've been doing them, or also used as a warm-up for any other activity that you might be doing, including going on a hike, biking, or other athletic pursuits. So let's get started and talk a little about posture. So you want to stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. Let your toes point forward and just soften into your knees. So a slight bend. As you do that, allow your hips to gently tilt under, so you feel as if your belly button is just gently leaning against your spine. So there'll be a slight bend at the hips when you do that. Let your head be erect as if you're being suspended by a thread and you feel nice and tall and lifted. Allow your arms to relax like ropes down at your sides so your shoulders feel relaxed. Your chest is nice and open and lifted. And you allow the tongue to gently rest on the roof of your mouth. And in this position, just take a breath. And from here, we'll place one hand up on the chest and the other hand just below your belly button, resting on your lower dantian, your lower energy center, just below your belly button. And as you breathe and inhale, allow the body to press out against your hands, filling up with air. And as you exhale, just allow the body to relax back to neutral. Just take several breaths, allowing the mind to calm, the body to relax. And just focusing on how you feel in this moment, how your body feels. Allow the breath to be natural, in and out through the nose, really filling up the whole body with air as you inhale. And exhaling, gently coming back to neutral. And take several breaths just like this, allowing yourself to prepare and focus on just this one moment. See if you can hear your own heartbeat. One more breath, just like this. So the first movement we'll do is neck rotation. And to start this movement, bring your heels together with your toes slightly pointing out so your feet are in a V. And let your arms relax at your sides. Feel as though there's a rod from your tailbone all the way up your spine to the top of your head. And as you move your head, try to allow the movement to happen rather than forcing it to happen. And when your head moves, it's as if your whole spine is rotating on that axis created by the rod. So take a nice breath in and exhale. We'll start by turning the head over your shoulder as you inhale. And as you exhale, bringing the head gently back to neutral. Really focusing on the movement to the other side now, inhaling and exhaling back to center. Inhale over to the first side, nice and tall, and exhale back to center. Gently inhaling, and again, not forcing the muscles, just allowing the rotation to happen. Visualize your whole spine as you're doing this. Strong and tall. Exhale back to center. Inhale over to the other side. and exhale. Also noticing from one side to the other side, there may be a spot of tension. If you notice that, as you continue to move through, breathe and send the energy to that spot of tension. Exhale back to center. Inhale over your shoulder and exhale back to center. Inhale and exhale. Take one more to each side. Inhale, relax, exhale to center. And exhale back to center. Next, we'll move into flexion and extension of the neck. So as you inhale, you'll just reach your chin up to the ceiling, looking up, feeling nice and tall, feeling the front of your neck extended, reaching all the way down to your pubic bone. And as you exhale, let your chin drop towards your chest, not forcing it, but feeling as if the back of your skull is reaching toward the ceiling. And feel that nice stretch all the way down the back to the tailbone. Inhale to look up, nice and slowly. And exhale, just allowing the weight of your head to bring it forward and feeling the stretch down your back. Inhale to look up. And exhale, looking down. And through the entire movement, feel as though your neck muscles are as relaxed as they can be. Exhale down. Inhale, stretching the front. And exhale, reaching the back of your skull to the ceiling. One more breath. Inhale to look up. And exhale, chin down. And come back to neutral. The next movement is open and close. For this one, you'll move your feet back out to that shoulder wide position. And then bring your arms straight forward with your shoulders relaxed and down and your palms facing down. As you inhale, open the arms out to the sides and then slowly rotate the palms to face up. Feel as if the movement is being started from the center of your back. As your inhale ends, you reach this open extended position and exhale to come back and rotate the arms to face down again. Palms face down. Inhale to open. Notice the back, shoulder blades sliding together. And exhale. Initiate that movement from the center of the chest as you come forward. Inhale to open and expand. And exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, noticing the back, feeling nice and straight and tall. And exhale, back to center. And 5. And exhale. Open. Feeling nice and tall, feeling the strength in your arms. And exhale, back to center. Inhale, expand. Feel the back strong. And exhale, feeling the chest muscles, but without tensing them, just noticing them. Open wide. And exhale. One more time like that. Inhaling to open. And exhaling, coming back to center. Now we move on to arm rotation. So still with the feet about shoulder width apart, relaxing into your knees and hips tilting under. Remember to keep the tongue resting on the roof of your mouth. Make a light fist with your left hand. And as you inhale, bring the arm all the way up overhead slowly. And as you exhale, let the arm continue behind you. Rotate all the way back and down, making a full circle. Inhale to lift up, keeping your shoulders down. And exhale as you rotate all the way around, coming back to the start. Allow your neck muscles to relax. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, coming all the way around. Allow your elbow to be slightly bent and relaxed, inhaling up and exhaling back and around. Keeping your gaze straight forward, inhaling, feeling yourself strong and grounded, and exhaling back and around. One more time in this direction, inhaling all the way up and exhaling, coming all the way back around to the starting position. Now we're going to go the opposite direction. So inhaling as you bring your arm back and up, and exhaling, coming down the front. Inhale, reach. Again, just checking in with your shoulders if they're relaxed and down. Exhale, coming forward. Relax your neck, relax your jaw. Inhale and exhale down. We're going to take 3 more big circles like this. Inhaling to come up and exhaling to come down. Notice how your shoulder feels. Notice how your arm feels. It's as if you're swimming through water without applying any muscular tension. Feel as though there's some resistance coming through the water. And now we'll switch to the other side, making a light fist with your right hand. And inhaling to come all the way up overhead. And exhaling back and around. Inhale to come up. Feeling as if you're in the swimming pool and there's that slight resistance of the water as you flow through. Inhaling up, elbows slightly bent, and exhaling back and around. And exhale down. You might notice it feels different than the other side. That's okay. Just noticing, exhaling down and around. Now we're going to come forward with this arm, inhaling to come up. And exhaling to come down. Inhale, swimming through the water, and exhale down. Check in with your knees if they're still slightly soft. Your hips are tilted under. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more big circles just like this. And ending with both arms relaxed at your sides. Our next movement is called elbow rotation. And for this one, we once again move into our feet in a V, so heels together and toes slightly out. And then we'll start with our arms coming up straight forward, palms facing down, and take a breath. Rotate your palms to face up. Let your elbows be slightly bent. And now as you inhale, bring your hands, bending your elbows, towards your face. And then the hands meet, backs of the hands, elbows go out, and you make a big circle. As you reach out, let your shoulders come forward and feel your weight come into the balls of your feet. Face the palms up again, inhale, coming to your face, backs of the hands, and exhale, arms move forward. Inhale, and exhale, down and around. Again, feel your shoulders relaxed and down. Let your elbows reach out to the sides as they bend, and then shoulders reach forward as you extend. Inhale, elbows out, hands come down, and reach forward, feeling your weight come into the balls of your feet. Inhaling to come in, and exhaling to reach out. Last one. And exhale out. Now we're going to go the opposite direction. So palms start down. Inhale and bring the arms in. And then backs of the hands come together. Exhale to reach forward. Inhale to scoop in and under. And exhale to reach out like you're giving your love away. Inhale to come in. And exhale, reaching out. Feel the strength in your arms. This simple movement, you can really feel how strong your arms are. Inhale to come in. Exhale, weight forward. One more here, inhaling. And exhaling out. And letting the arms drop down to your sides. Our next movement is called pulling 9 oxen. We start with our feet shoulder width apart, and let your hands be light fists, right, resting at your lower ribs. This is where we'll inhale, and as you exhale, unfold your hands and reach your arms all the way forward so your shoulders pull slightly forward. And as you inhale again, circle your fingers around, starting with your pinkies to make a fist and come back to your lower ribs. Inhale. Exhale to reach. And inhale as you circle and pull your arms back. Reaching forward, allow your elbows to rub against the side ribs as you extend. Inhale, and then again as you come back. Exhale to reach. And feel as if you're pulling something very heavy towards you, but without any strain. You do feel the muscles of your back and torso engaged, but it's not like you're forcing it. Inhale to come back. And exhale to reach. Circling your fingers around, enjoy that nice stretch in your fingers. Inhale and exhale, reach. Inhale, pulling that heavy weight towards you, feeling your strength, and exhaling to reach. We'll do 2 more just like this. Inhaling and exhaling, extend. Last one, inhale and exhale as you reach. And just allowing the hands to come down to your sides and breathe. Now we move on to sinew stretching. With your feet shoulder width apart, softening your knees. Inhale, arms come out to the sides with your palms facing down. Relax your shoulders. We'll inhale in this position, And then as you exhale, rotate one palm up and the other palm toward the back. And reach your body as you look over toward the palm that's facing up. Exhale. Inhale to come back to center, both palms down. And exhale, reach the other way. Palm up and looking toward that palm. Inhale back to center. And reach over to the first side. Palm facing up. And inhale back to center. Exhale, reach. Inhale, standing up straight. Check in with your shoulders if they're relaxed. Inhale back to center and exhale, rotate. Inhale, stand up and exhale, reach. It's as if you're being twisted more than leaning or reaching. It's like you're being wrung out. You can feel that nice twist and rotation in your arms. Exhale as you reach. Inhale to stand up. Here you feel your center core engaged, but not straining. Just active and allowing that movement back and forth. Twisting and unwinding. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, reach. Let's take one more on each side. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale to center. And exhale, reach. Inhale back to center. And exhale, arms down. The next one is kind of fun. It's called slap below the nape. And you want to find your C7 vertebrae. That's the vertebrae that protrudes when you tuck your chin towards your chest. And that's the point that we're going to be aiming for. As we swing one arm forward and up over the opposite shoulder, you just want the palm to connect there with that C7 point. That arm swings down and then we swing up with the opposite hand and aim for the same spot. So swinging up and just letting that happen naturally. And it feels kind of good, helps those muscles in the upper back and neck to also relax a little bit more. And breathe. The breathing is just natural. And just feeling your feet grounded beneath you. Letting the arms alternate side to side. We'll take 3 more. 2, 3. And that's it. And we continue with a little bit more body slapping. This time we want both hands to connect with the body at the same moment. One arm is coming up and slapping onto the trapezius muscle, and at the same time the opposite hand is going to come to the lower ribs, just below the shoulder blade on the opposite side, and then we'll swing and go the other way. You want your hands to land on those spots simultaneously, and then just let your waist rotate as you swing naturally with that momentum. And notice the connection creates a slight vibration in the body. And as you're breathing naturally, just notice how that feels. Allowing the body to let go and release, stimulating the kidney energy. Just opening up the sides of the body with that rotation at the waist. You can do this as a great way to take a break if you've been sitting at your computer or sitting down driving for a long time. This is a great movement to do just to open up your energy channels and wake the body up. So we'll take a couple more like this. And then just come back to center. Our next movement is very small. It's called hula hips. And you place your hands on your hips with your fingers facing forward. Again, just a reminder to keep your knees soft. And it's as if you're drawing a little circle with your tailbone. So you want that circle to be really small. Visualize like you're drawing a circle between your two ankles on the floor beneath you. And you really don't want to engage the muscles of the legs. You're just using the muscles that connect the sacrum and tailbone to make that little rotation. And circle around. I usually do about 9 circles. And then come back to the beginning and circle the other direction. Again, just trying to keep the rest of your body as still as possible. Just focusing on that little tiny movement as if you're drawing a circle with your tailbone. Not straining or forcing the hip muscles. After you make 9 or so circles that direction, just come back to center and stand up. We continue with our hips with what's called hip rotation. However, the focus is really on moving your waist. So start by placing your hands on your waist, and you want your middle fingers to meet at the center of your back if possible. But your thumbs are facing forward. If your fingers don't meet, that's okay. Just make sure that your thumbs are facing forward. And again, softening into your knees. Start by moving your ribs over to one side. So you want to feel like you're moving your waist. And then go to the back, go to the side, and forward. And just continue making circles slowly around. And allow your shoulders to relax. Breathing is just natural. You don't have to coordinate it with the movement on this one. And feeling that stretch, noticing how your hip joints feel as you're circling around. Pay attention, because when we do it the other direction, it might feel a little bit different, which is no big deal. Just noticing how your body feels. Go ahead and make 9 or more rotations in that direction. Then you come back to the center, and then we'll go the other way. So leaning over to the other side, going back and around. If you're like me, you might feel a little spinal action. Adjustment almost feels like back there. So just relax into it and breathe. Feel as if you're reaching your waist in every direction. So on this one again, you feel your center core muscles activated. And breathe. Nice big circles. Trying to keep your head facing forward the whole time. Circling all the way back around and coming back up to center. The next one is knee rotation. So I changed the angle of the camera so you could see my knees more than the rest of me. And we start with our feet together, parallel, facing forward. And then just place your hands gently, your palms gently on the patellas, on your kneecaps. And we'll start with our knees in a locked position. So straighten your legs, but without forcing them to straighten, just a naturally straight position. And then we'll rotate the knees over to one side and just make a big circle all the way around and coming back to that locked position. Circling out and around and then coming back. I'm going to make 9 circles just like this. Here's number 4, 5. Just being gentle, notice how your knees feel. Knees are a delicate place for me, so I always do this one very carefully. And just focusing on that movement. And now starting to go the opposite direction. Bend to the other side, make your circle go the opposite way. And notice how that feels. Circling around and coming back to that locked position. This is 4, 5. Making the circle as big as you can. Noticing the strength in your legs as you do this movement. And one more on this side. And we're done. The next one is called Phoenix Stretch, and it's a little bit hard to film because you get into an interesting position leaning forward. So I just wanted to explain a few things first, and then I'll change the camera angle. So you're going to grab your wrist with your opposite hand. So when you grab your right wrist with your left hand, it's just behind your back like this. And then you'll switch to the other side, grabbing your left wrist with your right hand. So that's what I mean when I say that. And there's also an alternative. If you need to keep your balance and putting your arms behind your back isn't working for you as you bend forward, you want to put a chair or something that you can hold on to in front of you for when you lean forward. I think it'll make sense in a minute when I show you the movement. So for the Phoenix Stretch, you want your feet to start parallel, and then we're going to go on the left side first. So that means you take your right foot and rotate it out to about a 45-degree angle and place your left heel in front of you with your toes up off the ground. Then you'll grab your right wrist with your left hand. So when your left foot is forward, your left foot is also grabbing. And then we're going to take a nice inhalation. And as you exhale, you bend your body forward as far as it wants to go. My body goes really far, but that doesn't mean that you have to. What you want to feel is your abdomen resting against that upper thigh of the standing leg, which in this case is your right leg. And then as you bend forward and you inhale, you want to feel your front ribs expanding, the abdomen pressing into that thigh, and your back ribs opening up. Feel the space in the back of your body. Exhale, relax. We're going to take 3 breaths in this position, inhaling to press and expand, and exhaling, relax. One more breath like that, and exhale. On your next inhalation, just rise your body up. And as you exhale, bring your feet together, back to parallel, and release your arms. So then we'll go to the other side. Inhale, let your left toes go out to a 45-degree angle, and place your right heel forward. Let your right hand grab your left wrist. Inhale, standing nice and tall, and exhale, bend your body forward. And you soften into that standing knee as well. Actually, both knees are slightly bent. Take an inhalation, pressing your ribs into your thigh. Back of the body expands as well. And then exhale. Taking 2 more breaths just like this, inhaling and exhaling. One more time, feeling your abdomen pressing against your thigh, back of the body expanding, and exhale. Inhale to straighten up, and exhale, feet come back together, parallel, release your arms. Inhale, going back to the first side, right toes, 45-degree angle, left heel out, left hand grabs right wrist. Inhale, and exhale over. Take 3 breaths here. Inhaling, expand. And exhale, release. Inhale. And exhale, noticing the stretch in the back of your leg. Relax your head. One more breath like this. And exhale, release. Inhale to stand up. And exhale, feet come together, parallel, release the hands. Wow, we got a surge of sunshine. That's so lovely. Inhale, left toes out at a 45-degree angle. Right heel forward. Right hand grabs your left wrist. Inhale and exhale, folding all the way forward. Inhale, expand. Front and back, and exhale. Oh, lost my balance for a second because I opened my eyes. Inhale, expand. And exhale. Let go. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. The next inhalation, standing up. And exhale, feet come back together. Release your hands. And you can do that movement 2 to 5 times on each side. So you'll alternate back and forth. And I hope you find it as relaxing and wonderful as I do. It's always good to be upside down for just a little bit every day. And now our last movement is a hip swing. It's actually called swing to open the hips. And I normally don't stand on books, but I'm going to stand on books to show you. You need to be lifted up off the ground on a step. I have a ledge here in my room, so I usually stand on that. But since the camera's facing this direction, we're just going to do it this way. So you want to stand up on a ledge or something so that this leg is completely relaxed and it's not touching the ground. And then you just allow your leg to swing back and forth. It's helpful if you're near something where you can hold on to a wall or balance. Just swing your leg back and forth, not muscling it up, just allowing momentum to allow it to swing and feel the hip nice and open. Just however many swings, and then you'll just switch to the other side. Allow that foot to drop down, feeling nice and relaxed. Just swing. Breathing is just natural, and feel that nice release in the hip joint, allowing the leg to swing back and forth. Then when you're done with that side, you'll just come down and take a nice breath